Hi, welcome to Thoughts from the Porch. Today is kind of a gratitude tour. I'm a very blessed guy. I've been a very blessed guy most of my life. So I want to thank some people that have really impacted my life. Of course, I want to start with my parents. My father was the inventor of sarcasm, and my mother was the inventor of melodrama. So that'll kind of tune you into how I came out. My parents were loving and generous and thoughtful and considerate and supportive and creative. As I say, my mother was of the theater and my father was passionate about the theater. I also want to thank my siblings. At different times throughout our lives, we have touched each other, either musically, playing in a band with my brother, or watching my sister play accordion. Later in life, getting to know my sister in Mexico City and learning about her and her part of the family and my amazingly awesome nephews. And also getting to see some of Mexico. It was such a great country. So my brothers and sisters, biological and otherwise, thank you. It's I like to romanticize myself as this island, but I wouldn't be half of what I am without you guys. So just a few people I want to go down the list here. Uh, Dr. Buell is my academic advisor and my teacher right now at grad school. And it was a tough transition to get from creative to academic, and she's made that possible. Miranda Jimenez and Jennifer Lang are my supervisors at College DuPage. They're letting me build writing programs that hopefully will have a lasting effect. I noticed that cloud that's right by my ear doesn't seem to be moving, which makes it look like I'm on a movie set, but I'm not. I'm on my deck. My friend Butler. Sorry, Butler, but you would expect me to forget you, but I got you early. Butler and I have been friends over 20 years, and we've dug each other out of a number of ditches. We've dug each other into a number of ditches. He's a great writer and a good guy and a good truck driver. Pamela Compasio, has been my roommate for about 6 months. Helped me learn about stewardship of a home and about coexisting with someone. I'm not good at that, but she's helping. My friend Carrie Amador, who's just has the innate sense that when I'm feeling down, to send me a cute or funny text to kind of bolster me. My new friend Julie and I are kind of quarantine buddies, if you will. We've been talking a lot and getting to each other through various platforms, non-traditional platforms. But Julie has got me thinking like a poet again. I haven't thought like a poet in years. I've always thought like a writer or storyteller or a tour guide, but to think like a poet, to think like a lyricist it's a different paradigm, and Julie has given that back to me. So I'm really grateful for that. Cindy and I have been friends for a little over 20 years. Cindy was with me from the bad old days when I was kind of a jerk, through the transition to today where I'm much less of a jerk. Cindy has always taken care of me in any way that she could. She's been far better to me than I deserved. And now that I'm not what I was, 20 years ago, we have, I think, a very healthy and good relationship. Danny Donuts and Barb C. They've been out of the picture for a while, but Danny was instrumental in letting me kind of figure out what I was doing artistically, and we had a lot of fun, and we played a lot, we made some money, we had a good time, and they're good people. They're just really good people, and they've been a part of my artistic growth. Carol and David Ludwig, great people, always there with a friendly word, always there with a good thought, always there to make you feel better about yourself. When Dawson died, Carol took the reins and she did a memorial service that was truly special, and I'll never forget that. And they're just really great people. Ann and Steve, also great people, amazing people, generous, thoughtful, smart. Uh, they just really, it's just a really good example of how a loving couple should be. They're just great people, and I've enjoyed my time with them. And Ann is teaching me about socialization right now. So, and then Lisa and Patrick. Lisa and I have been friends for many, many years. Patrick is Lisa's husband, and Lisa has been a big supporter of my productivity, my creativity. The three of us are the fried chicken explorers. We spend a lot of time and energy figuring out the best fried chicken, and have had a good time doing it. It's still Delray's Chicken Basket or White Fence Farm. You're not going to change my mind. The next is Todd Altenberg. Todd is my lucha brother. Todd is the guy who I go to wrestling matches with. He's just this really nice guy, really educated guy. He knows so much about the world that we get to go into about 2 or 3 times a month. The new luchadors, Joe Luchadors. He's a great guy. He's if you're a kid living in Lombard and you're getting a good education, you can thank him. If you're getting a bad education, thank your parents because they're not doing the right thing. All right, let's see. Rich and Paula Capone. Rich has been my mentor as I navigate the world of owning a tour company. Rich was my boss when I worked for his company for a number of years. Rich taught me how to do everything that I do. The guy is a wizard. The guy is generous. The guy is, he's an amazing guy. He's an amazing cook. He and his wife have collectively taught thousands of kids over their years teaching. And you're going to be hard pressed to find a better person than Rich. John Aguilar, he is a close friend, a traveling buddy, a spiritual buddy. He reminds me to pray before I eat, and well, some places we go, we pray after we eat, but John has always been a good guy. Sometimes we get in the car and drive to Pennsylvania. We don't have to talk, you know. I read or write, and he listens to the Bible on the radio, and but at the end of the day, he's a good man. He's a solid dude. James and Joe, the Sparlings, and of course Monty. I'm not thinking Goody because Goody scares me, but Monty is the dog that will light up your day. James and Joe and I have been friends for about 10 years now, and they've believed in me as an artist. They've believed in me as a writer. They've fed me. They've taught me. They're truly generous people. You'll see generous as a theme here. I tend to gravitate toward generous people, which I don't know if that's because I need someone to be generous or if I'm still learning the lesson. I try to be generous, but you don't always hit it. James has done a lot to just teach me things about life. Joe has taught me a thing or two. The two of them are quite influential in my life. Last but not least is Donna and Van and the girls. Van and I have been friends since 1977, and we have been we've been through a lot together. We've been through the war, sometimes on the same side, sometimes not so much, but we've always come out. You know, a lot of people laugh when they see us debating on Facebook because I, of course, lean left, he leans right. But he's one of the smartest human beings I've ever met in my life. That's another constant in my life is I surround myself with intelligent people, and that way I can learn. I can become more intelligent. I'm doing okay, but give me more intelligent people in my life. They're way more fun than less intelligent people. Donna and Van got together in 1997. They were married on September 11th, 1998, and Donna became my immediate friend. and my sister in a lot of ways. And, one of the things you got to understand, and we've all experienced this, the single guy gets bumped. Two guys are friends, one guy gets married, the guy didn't get married, he gets bumped. Donna never bumped me. Donna, even when she got mad at me, which normally she had a reason to, she accepted me as part of the family. We have some very funny stories about that. But going on 43 years with Van and 22 with Donna, I suffice to say that they've impacted my life. They've impacted my existence, my creativity. Van and I have written some of the most beautiful songs you're never going to hear. And so they've been great to be around. And finally, my lovely daughter, my beautiful, amazing, smart, intelligent, generous daughter who cannot observe the stay-at-home rules because she's a mental health worker. She has to help people who need it. She and her partner and their cats should be home, safe, watching Netflix and relaxing, but they're out saving people. They're in LA where clearly they're needed. Every night I say a prayer for my kid, my lovely kid, and her partner Christina, and I hope they're okay. But through my darkest hours, it's my kid and the opportunity to make my kid proud that's gotten me through them. So if I missed you, if you're a Facebook friend, I have a lot of great Facebook friends. Some that I hold dear that I've never even met in person. Some that I'm planning fishing trips with if this thing gets lifted. Some that I just love to debate, and some that I love to hassle. Facebook has brought me close to my family members that I'd never even met because of the age difference. But thank you. And if I haven't, if I should have mentioned you and I didn't, I apologize. There's a lot of people who have made me whatever modicum of success I got from people in my life. So, this one runs a bit long. Thank you if you made it this far. Thank you very much. At least I distracted you for about 10 minutes. But I'm grateful. I'm grateful for the people who touched my life. There's an old saying that everybody brings joy to a room, some by entering, some by leaving. I'm glad the ones that entered did, and I'm glad the ones that stayed did. God bless you.